Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am continuing my little Jeffrey coincidence series with yet another creepy Jeffrey. Not to put shame on all Jeffreys. This is a select few famous Jeffreys who happen to be bad. The last episode, at least, was a redeemed Jeffrey, but today we are talking about the ex-actor. While he was good at acting, he was not a good person. Jeffrey Jones. So, without further ado, let's get right into this video and see who exactly was, or is, since he's still alive, he's 79 years old, who is Jeffrey Jones. Okay, so Jeffrey Jones, like I said, he used to be an actor. He's not now because of the horrible things he did in the 2000s, and I betcha, but I'm pretty sure before too, but it wasn't brought really to light until the 2000s. He was born in 1946, and he went to what was it called? London Academy of Music and Art, and he went to another university. Yeah, I thought I said Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence University. So, this guy had, education, acting. He was good at acting, even if he's a horrible person, which we'll get into momentarily. But he was best known for roles like Charles Dietz in Beetlejuice and Principal Rooney in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is my favorite 80s teen film. I'm just going to say that right now while I bring it up, but... Oh gosh. But even in these old films, you can just feel how just creepy he is. Honestly, it's like I don't really like his characters that much. Because, I... Even before I knew, all this... about all the stuff he did, I just felt like he was so creepy. And I'm just sitting watching an old movie through a screen. So, basically, yeah... So that's basically who Jones is, and now let's get into the bad stuff. I already put a trigger warning in the beginning of the video. If anyone actually reads the little text I usually put in front of episodes, sometimes I just put a little something like "Welcome back to this or that," or I'll put a long paragraph. But I did put a trigger warning, so let's just get right into it. So basically, who what Jeffrey Jones is bad for is that he is a SCX offender and a PDF file. He had charges in 2002 with soliciting with a minor and having how can I say this on YouTube? Pictures of unclothed children. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And in 2003, he pleaded no contest in a conviction to the solicitation charge, and the extra one was dropped, and he was sentenced to 5 years of probation, required to attend counseling. And he had to register as an SEX offender for life, which, yeah, you're horrible, dude. What are you trying to do with that 14-year-old, bro? Leave the kid alone. And he actually did have a wife, and while I couldn't find when they got married, it says that they were divorced in 2008, which is, whoever Jeffrey Jones's ex-wife out there, good on you. Good on you. Get out of that situation. Get out of there. He's a creep. He was creeping on a 14-year-old boy. I believe it was a 14-year-old boy. Yeah, it just says minor there, but from memory, I'm pretty sure it was a 14-year-old boy. Girl, yeah, divorce him. I hope his ex-wife, obviously his ex-wife is a good person. If she divorced him, if she had it, then she'd be probably just as bad as him, probably. But honestly, I hope she's doing good. But in subsequent arrests and basically just in 2004 and 2010, because he failed to update his SCX offender registration. Which honestly, yeah, and I believe there's an app or a website like that where parents or whatever can, and just like adults in general, can like see if one of these kind of people live nearby, you know, which is definitely a good thing. You know, technically speaking, you can't keep them in jail forever. Sure, it'd be nice to keep these people in jail forever, but technically you can't really, unless they're like, you can really only keep people in jail if it's a really bad crime, but that's basically, who he is and stuff, and that's basically what he did. I mean, I already talked about who he is. He is an ex-actor. Like, yeah, no, believe me, guys, his career was ruined after this. His career was ruined after this, and it's a good thing too. That was ruined after this. I don't know why I'm sitting like this. I don't know why I'm sitting like this, honestly. It's kind of comfy, low-key. Yeah, like, I kind of got tired of sitting at my desk chair. I was sitting at it, like, a lot in the last couple days. But, yeah, that's... You know, I've actually seen some of his movies, which we'll go over a couple of his movies that he's been in. I say his movies as if he played the main character in any of these. Like, we'll get to that in a sec. Alright, so like I said, I've only seen him in 2 movies, which happen to be 2 of his most popular movies, which includes Beetlejuice.
I'm here with you. I will live with you in this hellhole, but I must express myself. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me!
Yeah, well, you know, maybe the house could use a little remodeling, but why don't you just leave this room alone, okay?
And Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like I said, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is literally my favorite 80s teen film. If you think...
Looking for this? I got you, Ferris.
How's Ferris? Let's go in and check.
Okay. Yeah. How was your day?
I have dreamed about this.
It'd be Heather's, but no, actually, it's not. It's Ferris Bueller. But I even, you guys seen him in some of my videos, like, I have a shirt that says Save Ferris. So, like, yeah, I love that movie, but I do not like him or his character. Like, and when I mean by him, obviously I'm talking about Principal Rooney, aka the guy we're talking about in this video, Jeffrey Jones. Like, honestly, like, and with, like, the allegations, the crimes, I guess allegations is too soft of a term for this boy, because, like, we know he did this, he did stuff, like, I can only imagine, like, obviously, you know, you don't just become a PDF file just out of the blue, that's not how that works, you know, so it's like, to me, I'm just thinking of, like, it reminds me of a scene in Beetlejuice, actually, where he's in a scene with Winona Ryder. Like, Winona Ryder was, like, what, 16 when this movie was being filmed? When that movie was being filmed? She was, like, 16, and, like, there's this scene where he, you know, obviously it's a scene, so supposedly it's supposed to be a character, but, you know, he basically, he kind of just hits her in the bell as she's walking away, and that's not in the script. He wasn't supposed to do that. That's not in the script, and with what we know now about Jeffrey Jones, that is very creepy. Like, get your hands off Winona's ass. Ugh. At least it was only like a quick tap, but regardless, still, ew. And oh my gosh, and Ferris Bueller, just his smile in Ferris Bueller. Like, there's this scene where, like, he goes to like, the little bar or whatever, like, restaurant bar, like, kind of makes me think of Freddy's Pizzeria from the FNAF franchise for some reason, like, and, like, he thinks he sees Ferris playing at the arcade machines, but actually it's a woman, and so, like, he's just staring at that creepy smile, and it's just, like, I'm just, like, ew, like, he almost ruins the experience of the movie just by his presence being there. He almost does. Just, ugh. Also good on that girl in that scene for like just flicking the soda into the dude's into his face or whatever. Both the character and the guy deserve it. The actual guy deserve it, honestly. So that's basically. And then, of course, Beetlejuice has a sequel that came out like back in 2024. Beetlejuice, you know, and obviously because of the stuff that happened in 2000s, Jeffrey Jones was not able to return as the father. So what did they do? They kill off the character, which, but like in retrospect, it was a very dumb decision because by killing off Charles Dietz, what they did was basically make a lot of the plot revolve around Charles Dietz's death, which means you're like basically moralizing this guy, and by using Jeffrey Jones's actual face, you're memorializing and uplifting like a SEX offender. So basically, it looks like when you're watching Beetlejuice, it's almost they spend so much time on Charles Dietz's death and stuff that it's like, what? Y'all are giving the SCX offender a spotlight. That's basically what you're doing. I'm not saying the character was one, but the actor was one. And that's what it feels like, especially when you put his real face in there. So it's like, are we sure you guys, like, to the people that were working on Beetlejuice, I feel like there was an easier way to just write him out of the movie other than killing off the character and, well, like I just said, I feel like there was a better way to do that, because it just, with what we all know now, it's kind of icky, but I don't think it's really, like, I don't think it's, like, the crew of Beetlejuice, or director, or whatever's fault. I don't think, it's really not their fault. Because, like, I'm sure they were scrambling to be like, okay, well, because Jeffrey Jones is like, because he's like, he's out of acting because he's a horrible person. Who would ever want to work with him again after what happened in the 2000s with that little boy? I'm pretty sure it was a 14-year-old boy. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was. It's just like, I know I'm kind of rambling, but like, you can even tell through the screen how much of a creep this guy is. And it's like, oh, he better keep his little SEX offender registration updated, or put him in jail forever. I mean, he's already 79, so I would hope he wouldn't really be able to cause harm now because he's old. No offense to old people out there, obviously, but like, I don't mean offense to any of you guys, any old people out there. But I have to say, I mean, one would at least relax thinking, oh, Jeffrey Jones, at least he's like 79, and like if he were to try to harm someone, I mean, one, just kick him in the balls. He's a man, you could just kick him but I mean, you can easily, like, defend yourself from a elderly man like that. So, like, obviously I'm not saying go beat up elderly people. I'm just saying, like, it's, like, I feel like if someone were to happen to live near Jeffrey Jones, they were worried about that guy being creepy on them or their kids that they have in it. It's just, like, ugh. But anyway, I got way off track, so let's just go to the video outro. Alright, well, that's my video of my Jeffrey Coincidence series going over Jeffrey Jones. That was episode 4 of 5. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make another video, my final episode, and when you see who the final Jeffrey is, you'll probably understand why I saved this person for last, because the next Jeffrey, I know it's gonna be pretty controversial, because there's people who actually like this final Jeffrey, even though this person has done nothing to actually be good, unlike Jeffree Star in the last episode. At least he's not creeping on women in bathrooms or anything. And I mean that because, like, if y'all saw last episode, Jeffree Star sexually assaulted women in the restroom and stuff like that. But that's my video about Jeffrey Jones. So make sure to return tomorrow if you're interested in seeing who the final Jeffrey is. And like I said, I know it's gonna be a controversial one. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment anything, like maybe how you feel when watching a Jeffrey Jones movie, a movie that he's in. Like, do you get weirded out seeing him and what he's done in real life and stuff? Or can you ignore that and just only see the character? Like, I am curious, because to me, like, I can't. Like, I try to just be like, oh, just picture the character. It's just a character. It's just a character. You know, just try not to think of who the actor is. But it's still just like, ew. It's ew. Also makes me wonder, like, it also makes me think about, like, the whole Michael Jackson thing. That's a whole nother story, like, Michael Jackson and his music and what he's done behind the scenes and stuff. Like, that's a whole nother story. But it's also about a Michael, not a Jeffrey, so I wouldn't be able to put Michael Jackson in this series. I'd have to make a whole different little video thing for that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. Before I go though, like, make sure to check my social links in my channel bio. I have Instagram and Discord. When I reach 50 subscribers, I plan on opening up a Discord server for us all to hang out in. Hopefully that will be fun. And like I said, you know, have a good day, guys. I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye now.